Jag är född 27 och det bröt ut. De gick inte på den först.
Ja, det var 39.
Ja, så gick de in i Danmark och Norge.
Det var 40.
40. And I was 13 då. 13 måste ha blivit då. Och jag remember, alla människor som de skulle dö, förstår du. Det var ju förskräckligt. Det var absolut the worst thing that could ever happen. And we couldn't get... So my old grandpa and grandma on my father's side, they lived in Norway then. But they were Swedish citizens. He had worked all his life in Norway, but he kept his Swedish citizenship. They get them on the train and get them over. They have to left everything they had, and they were 75 years old then, and come to Sweden with nothing, because they lived next to a fire station. And the fire station, the Germans went over there, you know, in the city. Det var Sarpsborg där jag är född. Och det var så otäckt. Och det var ju farligt med. Så att my father had a brother in Norway who had to come on the border. And my father had them to come till Tidan då, i Västergötland. Det var ju det kriget, det var ju 43, 44 någonting sånt där. 43, 44 någonting. And all they had worked for all their life and all the thing they had was, so everybody in Sweden when they come to Tidan, they made an apartment for them, and everybody come and give them some furniture and everything they needed, you know, in the home, they get from neighbors. Because can you imagine to live it here all your life and have nice children, and then 75 you have nothing? Ja, men farfar, my grandpa, he was very strong, so he started he could make shoes for people who had clubfoot, say we. So people who have different something wrong with their feet. So he could make out shoes for. So he had a little places sitting in and making. And that was very popular for many people who had hard time to get real shoes. Yeah. So he can design them, you know, and make them. So he was very good at everything so like that. My father had 4 sisters who lived in Tidan at that time and were married. So they helped them, you know. Yeah. Birthday. Då kom my grandma and Papa's sister, my aunt. And they had bought a piece of fabric for a dress. So I could have a dress. And they have to take their coupons so I could get a dress. You couldn't go to the store to buy if you didn't have the coupons to buy. You had to show, if you don't have it, if you buy up all the coupons, you couldn't get anything. When I was 15 years old, and my parents had moved to Kumla, och jag var kvar i Tidan. I didn't go with my parents when they moved because I was working. So on Christmas I was going home to Kumla. And all the neighbors and farmers, and they were going to give me some flowers to take with me. And I get sausages, and I get a piece of pork. And I wasn't at all, so I understand. I put it in a suitcase. And I hadn't wrapped it good enough. So when I was sitting, it started to drip from I had my suitcase up here with the pork in it. And I hadn't put it in a good enough paper, so it started to drop on in the head. So I had to tell, det was forbidden to have it ute. There was black market I had with me because I had get it for free, but they weren't supposed to give bort. The farmers weren't supposed to give it away either. It was forbidden. So I had to take the suitcase down and stand it on the floor. And when I come off, they were dropping all the way. My parents get so excited when I came. They were the same. If you had $1 million, you couldn't buy it. They were the same if you had to have the coupons. And we had, for every window had we blackout heter det på engelska. It was all black outside. When they went over with the machines, you know, they couldn't see the light. If you had a whole city with light, they could bomb you. But if you all had that and you couldn't, it was dark all over. Then and even on the bicycle, when you had a light on the bicycle, you had to have, you had a piece of blackout over the lights on the bicycle, so they couldn't see it from the sky. But everybody had it the same, so we didn't think about. They had it worse in Norway. When the war was over and I went to Norway, they had a war. The Germans were in there. We had not the Germans here. We was not in the war, but we could get in any food, coffee and so everything that comes from Brazil and over there. There was no ship could get here. We had coffee. We had to make. My mother, she had some peas, yeah. She roasted them in the oven and mixed it with real coffee so this would last longer, you know. And I was on the cafe, though, I was serving on the cafe. I made all that stuff out on the vinden, the attics, because they shouldn't smell in the cafe, you know. The smell was no good of all this stuff. But we couldn't give them only coffee and mixed it. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. But everybody had it like the same, so we didn't know anything better. No. My father, he had a car. Det var 38. Vad är det? Jag hade köpt den där. When the war come, he took all his tires. The military took his
tires?
Yeah, because everyone who had on private, he had to give it to, you know, they needed it.
Yeah.
So he had no car for a couple of years. Was standing on some boxes. Then when the war was over, and my parents had, my father had to get back föregående, när vi went till Halden till min äldste kusin. Och her mother was my mother's sister. So we went there, and I cannot tell you how everything was grey. They had never painted the house in all those years from 40 to, you know, they were 45. And everything was grey. And they didn't have any paintings, you know, the paint. So when I come to the border, I worked and I had nice, I had shoes who was what is snake shoes. There was I was working in the shoes. I know why everything was expensive. So I had snake shoes. And when I and then I had a gold bracelet with a heart on here. And when they took it off me in the toll. I had to pick it up when I went back because they think I was going to sell it. And then when we come in, they had coupons, still coupons on their food, you know, in Norway. And so I remember, Papa remembered, my aunt had went to the bakery and bought some wienerbröd,
pastries.
Yeah, pastries. And she couldn't get so many, so she had to cut them in half so we could get one. Each one could get one piece of it. And they had money. They had houses and money in the bank. It doesn't help if you can't buy it.
Yeah.
So, you know, people don't understand how war is. There's terrible, because there is nothing for them to buy. Yeah. And I took off all my clothes. I had only one dress when I went home. I gave everything to Else. I was a little bigger than her, but she was good to sew. She could make it over. Else, she was in the, vad heter motståndsrörelsen. She was in that all those years, and she had friends. And one of her, they swam from Oslo. They swam out and had some granat. De hade i alla fall bombade, eller de hade någonting så de förstörde den Germans boats, sabotaged the boats, yeah. And I met them on. They were good friends. They went to Hellestrand later on. And I asked her, what did they get of him? Yeah, he was a baker. And my other cousin in Sarpsborg, she was in the telegraph bureau. And my cousin's name was Synnöve. And she was for Rikstelefon, also on the line out utomlands. So I met her. She was 1 year older than me. I met her in the office, and when we come out, there's come a girl. She started walking 1 foot on the trottoir. Vad är det för engelska? Sidewalk. One on the sidewalk and one in the gutter. One in the sidewalk and one in the gutter. And she was like, I said, what are you doing? So I said, that girl, I mean German girl, we do that. She had went with German boys. That was a Norwegian girl. She know, you know. And if they had done that, they have vad heter det, skämt ut sitt land. So the one who had, so they cut off all their hair, so they had no hair. The one who had been with German boys. Ja, det var ju terrible, för I am thinking, German boys was 20 years old for they were just boys too. And if they met some girls they like and just talk to us. I mean, the German boys were they couldn't help they had been sent there. But they was just they cut off all the whole hair on those girls. So everybody should know they had have been together with German boys. Jag tyckte det var hemskt. Men she var hon.
During the war, did you communicate with your family
No,
in Norway?
they couldn't.
No letters, nothing?
Nothing. We tried to send packages with food here to them. We had almost no food, but they had it worst. They get some of it, I think. We sent it. How we sent it? I don't remember how mom and dad did that. But they made like so dry food, like they could send butter and stuff like that. They could melt, They had to be.
No pork in suitcases.
They put some that out.